Everyone has an accent. So it really irks me when people say, oh, you have an accent. Because I have this immediate urge to go, well, so do you. Everyone has an accent. Which leads me on to the other question. Do we know what accent means? I think we do, but I don't think we're using it appropriately with that because everyone has one. It's more appropriate, I think, to say, where's your accent from? How you speak, where is it from? Because it's alluding to where you're from without saying it out. Blah, blah. Where are you from? Why do you sound like that? That's what I feel like I should say. Why do you sound like that? Why do you say Star Wars, not Star Wars? Back to accent. Accent is a way that someone talks, the stresses they have, to signify kind of where they come from, where they grow up, right? Because if you talk to my mother, she sounds a bit like this. You might think that she's from the Philippines, which you would probably be true. It's totally right, because that's how my mom talks. That's the English speaking accent if you're coming from the Philippines. Generally, that's where she's from. That's how they talk. Me, I don't know what my accent's from, but it's everywhere. Things that I say are just for where I grew up. Like, one example is when it gets to legal stuff, that does turn into more Aussie. Like, oh, someone's in arrears. They're in arrears. They owe some money on their rent. That comes out quite Aussie, because that's what I heard. That's what I repeated. Other things are more childish, like, ooh, candy bar. I'm not saying candy bar. Candy bar. Because when I was growing up, it's, ooh, can I have one of those? Sure, you can have a candy bar. Candy bar, cool. And one that's going to throw everyone out. One fella at school, when I was at school in the UK, can't remember him, tubby kid, I trusted him for food recommendations. I wish I remember his name. I don't even know where to find his name. But he was going absolutely bonkers for this one dessert that you get at M&S. It's not just food, it's M&S food. Called profiteroles. He's a Yorkshire boy as well. But I'm just like, I've never heard of this dessert. I'm going to look up for profiteroles. How do you say it? And he goes, yeah, profiteroles. They're really good profiteroles. They're all stuffed and they got cream and they're covered in chocolate. Yeah, mate, it's really good. Okay, let me try it. I was thoroughly disappointed because I did not have the same enthusiasm for profiteroles like he did. But now I don't see the dessert anywhere. It's not really a common thing to eat, really. So when I look for, I just look for profiteroles. Profiteroles. I could probably say it like that, but it's profiteroles that make up a croquembouche. Croquembouche. How bad French was that? So, this is just, that's what I pick up. Never heard this word before. I'm going to copy what I hear and communicate that effectively. Or try to work on my communication. I must admit, someone has picked up that apparently I sound more Americana since living here in the USA, which to me makes sense because I'm better understood when I go hard on my R's. Keep it in there. Another weird thing is people go, you must have that Boston accent. I was like, what do you mean Boston accent? They all seem to go with this Harvard car, park the car at Harvard. I'm going, it still sounds American to me, but there's no R, so I'm like, don't tell me that the Boston and Aussie accent could be connected in any way. If there is, maybe I should do some research, but I went, that could be an interesting connection, but nah, it's just, you park in the car at Harvard Yard. Park in the car at Harvard Yard. Yeah, and no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I'm going to stop this now.